Welcome to our continuing coverage of SHOT Show 2017. That's right, the shooting, hunting, outdoor trade show in Las Vegas, Nevada, with almost 65,000 people in attendance and thousands upon thousands of brand new products. We're going to cover it throughout the week with regular updates, so stay tuned. Hi, this is Joel Persinger. I'm the Gun Guy. Thank you very much for watching my channel. I really deeply appreciate it. I'm still at SHOT Show. You can't get rid of me. I've been walking around introducing myself to all kinds of people, and I have an opportunity to talk to Gary at Crimson Trace. As you know, if you've been watching my channel, I've done a couple of videos on why a laser is very positive, particularly for concealed carry, but also for home defense. And so when I saw the booth, I came by because they've got some really terrific additions for 2017. And Gary, you were showing me this particular one, and because of my wife's preference for the M&P and some of the guns, I thought that was really interesting. So tell me about that product, if you would.
You bet. So this is LaserGuard Pro. Okay, we first launched the initial LaserGuard Pro for M&P Shield 9 and 40. Essentially, we have it for Glock 42, Glock 43, Springfield XTS, M&P Shield 9, 40, and now 45.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Which is this one here.
Yeah. An M&P Shield 45. I'm liking the sound of that already.
It's a sweet little pistol.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Light and laser combination.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we were talking about this before, but just for clarification, why the light?
It's a defensive tool.
See, what you know only because I told you a few minutes ago is I just did a whole video on why you should have a light.
Yep.
And I was talking about a handheld light I think everybody should have.
Sure, which you should.
But you should. But a weapons light is really quick once you've decided to defend yourself, because wherever the weapon's pointed, the light is on it.
That's absolutely right.
So
you're responsible for what's downrange.
And everywhere that round goes.
That's right.
Exactly. And then you've got the laser as well.
Yes.
Do you have a choice between red and green?
You have a choice between red and green.
Okay,
absolutely.
So does each unit do either, or is it you order a red one or you order a green one?
You order a red one or a green one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the other thing I noticed is some of these, it doesn't look like a rail is required.
No, I mean these units are designed specifically for the firearm that they're going to fit.
Okay, so if you own a firearm that is one of the ones that these fit, it doesn't have to have a rail. It's going to attach to the trigger guard.
Exactly. It clamshells around the trigger guard, secure.
Okay, so before we go any further, let me tell you, I have Crimson Trace laser grips on my snubby because I'm an old guy.
Yep.
You know I'm an old guy because I've told you, and I am. I'm an old guy, and so I carry a revolver. There's somebody that still does that, and it's me.
Hey, it happens.
What I love about the laser grips is when I draw the gun, I don't have to flip a switch or push a button.
That's right.
It's intuitive.
There's a name for that.
It's what's that?
It's called Instinctive Activation.
Ooh.
TM.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does this do that?
It does.
Or is there a switch I have to?
No.
Push?
This all LaserGuard Pro units, just like our light guards laser guards and laser grips. Instinctive activation. The activation button is right here.
Okay, so the minute I get my grip,
it's on.
It's on. Okay, it's on. Now, is there a way if I wanted to turn the unit off that I could turn it off?
Absolutely. Right here.
So
that
in the same
master on-off switch.
Okay, so like just on the bottom of my laser grips, there's that little switch.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Exactly right.
Now, do both the white light and the laser come on at the same time?
They do, if you have that mode selected. So there's 4 different modes.
Okay.
The user will actually change. So you've got light and laser together.
Right.
Laser only, light only, or laser with strobing light.
Oh.
So, and what will happen is whatever mode that you leave it on, which is most likely going to be light and laser.
More than likely, yeah.
It's going to remember that for the next time. So whatever mode you left it on.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, cool. So this gives the user a tremendous amount of flexibility in how they want to set the unit up for their personal preference or whatever their personal situation might be.
Personal situation or training purposes.
Well, exactly. Their training is going to be a little different.
Absolutely.
You know, one of the things I've learned over the years is that no two shooters are the same.
That's right.
No two human. You know, it's one of the beauties of human beings. We're not all driving the same color car, buying the same house, or wearing the same clothes.
Mostly.
At least you and I are not, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to have different preferences, and this allows for that.
Yes. Exactly right.
I'm a big proponent of white light.
Yeah.
For a few reasons, and I'm curious what Crimson Trace has discovered in just the history of its use.
Sure.
For white light, for me, it does a few things. One, I want to identify that person. There's a decision-making process.
Yes.
okay, I got that. I see that guy. He needs to be shot. He needs to be shot right now. There's my dot. Boom. Or I found that guy. No, he doesn't need to be shot. It's the other guy that needs to be shot. There's my light. Boom. Or nobody needs to be shot, or whatever it is.
That's exactly right.
Or but without the light,
or someone deserved to have been shot, and at that point, the threat's de-escalated.
Right, because I just hit them with a big bright light. They're doing this, and they're seeing this dot in the middle of their chest, which is not a comfortable. There's a sinking feeling that goes along with that.
That's right.
And they've decided that no, it's not a good idea at this moment. I don't think I want to be involved in it.
Right.
And this does all of that. What's the price point on these?
So LaserGuard Pro for the green laser models, $399.
Okay.
That's MSRP. Red laser models, $299.
So yeah, the green lasers are just a little pricier anyway.
They are. Yeah.
Now, is there a battery life difference between green and red?
On LaserGuard Pro, there really isn't. No, they're not. It's in fact the shell design is essentially the same between red and green. So your life.
It's more of a personal preference issue.
Yeah, for this unit specifically, you're gonna get about 2 hours of constant runtime.
Yeah, unless you're running them all the time. I mean, you might not change the battery this year.
Correct.
Or next year for that matter.
And I mean, a misnomer is often using the master on-off switch when the gun's put away. That's not necessary.
It's not going to drain the battery.
Switch. It's not pulling. It's not pulling power.
It's not doing anything. Right.
It's a training on-off switch.
It's not doing anything.
Yeah.
So what guns is this available for now?
So it is available for M&P Shield, 940 and 45.
Okay, so the M&P line, the M&P Shield line.
Correct. Glock 42 and 43.
Okay.
Springfield XDS, and all of those in red or green configurations.
Okay, so because now I'm thinking, I'm trying to remember. I think the M&P Shield is now. I'm from the People's Socialist Republic of California, right? Where you have to figure out, is that handgun available here?
Yeah.
In fact, let me touch it just because I'm not in California and I might be allowed to here, and I can't.
I won't tell anybody.
I think the M&P Shields are available in California still, and I think they're on the list.
Okay.
But I don't remember. Do you?
Not offhand.
No. You're supposed to know everything.
I know. I'm supposed to, but I'm in Oregon where at least it's still safe.
Yeah, not for long.
Yeah, I know.
You got to work and be diligent.
Yeah.
Gary, thank you so very much.
Pleasure.
I really appreciate it.
You bet.
So there you are, Crimson Trace. Stick around. I'll have more updates from SHOT Show. I really appreciate you watching the channel. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Stay tuned for the next couple of updates. I'll be interviewing some other people on day 3 at SHOT Show. And in the meantime, whatever you do, be safe.